There is a view that I will probably remember until the day I die. The afterglow of sunset surrounded her. She just stood there with her back to me. She was alone. There was not a single person out there with her. The pain growing inside my chest was from the frustration. It wasn't about the fact that I lost. I felt so incompetent for disappointing her. I should have done better. She had given her all to cheer me on, and I couldn't give anything back to her. I could feel the wound on my knee throbbing, burning. It was taking everything I had to stop myself from crying. I didn't, though. I didn't cry. I had no time to waste for tears. There was something important I had to do. I rubbed my eyes dry and promised myself something. If I was to ever get another chance, I would. I opened my eyes. The scene from 6 years ago was gone. The girl in my vision had beautifully matured. She was now running around the school field. The interclass relay race was the last event of today's school sports day. Will I succeed this time? Can I do it? Oh no! Kokona, my childhood friend, floated up in the air. It happened in a matter of seconds. I closed my eyes for a moment. When I opened them, she was lying on the ground. The other relay members passed her as she stayed on the ground. Our class was not in the lead anymore. She was getting left behind, and I prepared myself for defeat.
I'm not giving up. You got this, Kokona. We believe in you.
Go, Matsuda! My childhood friend, Kokona Matsuda, never gives up. She doesn't know how to give up on anything. She's always been like that, and she still is, even after we grew apart.
Here.
Got it!
You gotta win.
Yeah, I promise I'll win this time! The baton pass was perfect. I held onto the baton with my life as I moved my legs into motion.
Go. Masato.
I set my eyes on my targets. The relay members who ran past Kokona when she fell to the ground. 1, 2. Only one more member of the pass to win the race. I was the first one to reach the finish line. I doubt I've ever worked my body so much. I think that's why my concentration shut off the moment I stepped through the finish line. Huh?
Masato, watch out!
My feet won't move. Gosh, I'm so tired. That's what I was thinking right before blacking out. My body hit the ground and it was painful. But none of that mattered as I was sucked into darkness. Before we go on, let me introduce a little about ourselves. My name is Masato Kawaguchi, and the girl standing next to me is Kokona Matsuda. We are childhood friends. We grew up together. Because of an incident during our elementary school sports day, we grew apart and stopped talking. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of how we repaired our broken relationship. It's not much, but I hope you enjoy it. Oh yeah, it's broken. Broken? What is? Your foot. You'll need crutches for the next few weeks. You're lying! I would never lie to you. Just a reminder, I blacked out after the relay race. I was lying on a bed inside the nurse's office when I woke up. I immediately knew something was wrong. Ow, what is wrong with my foot? The adults took me to the hospital. The results, well, you heard what the doctor said to me. Monday after the weekend.
Masato, hey.
Kokona? Wait, what?
I heard from your mom that you broke your foot.
Oh, yeah.
Let me take your bag.
Why?
Your foot. It's all my fault.
That's not true. I did this to myself.
No, it's my fault. You wouldn't have to run so hard if it wasn't for my stupid mistake.
So, did I redeem myself?
Huh? What?
Nothing.
Come on, let's go. It'll take you longer to get to school since you have to use your crutches.
Are you gonna come with me?
I told you, this is my responsibility. I'm staying by your side until you recover, fully.
Hey, wait, slow down, will ya? Wow, feels so weird going to school with you.
Yeah, it's been 1,738 days since we last went together.
Whoa, I didn't know that you kept count.
Whatever. Anyways, Masato, I didn't realize how tall you've become. You're huge.
Well, the last time we came this close was about 6 years ago.
How tall are you now?
178 centimeters, I think.
You're You're just Masato. Don't get cocky.
I'm not cocky at all.
Yes, you are cocky.
Now you're being mean.
You're so cocky because you've gotten so handsome.
Wait, are you trying to insult me?
Yes, I am. I'm insulting you. So, anyways.
I don't want to hear any more insults.
I'm not. I'm done with that.
Okay.
What I meant to say is that, you know, at the school sports day, you were really, really cool. Gosh, I can't do it.
You're being weird. Morning! Yo, the sports day hero is finally here!
Kawaguchi-kun, you are awesome out there!
You're like a main character in a manga with your wound of honor? What the hell is this? Well, dude, the way you overtook all the other relay members during the race, that was sick! Everybody thinks so. You're all delusional. I'm the pathetic guy who blacked out and ended up with a broken foot. I have nothing to be proud of. That's all a part of your heroic tale. Just FYI, the girls have been blabbering on. They're crazy about you. Really?
Masato? What are you guys talking about?
Nothing, ma'am.
I know you guys are all excited he's here, but he's injured. Let's make sure we all take good care of him. Anyways, everybody back to their seats. Come on, shoot. Masato needs to sit down.
Hey, Masato! Why is Kawaguchi taking care of you? I didn't know you guys were that close. I have no idea. Oh, I get it. You wanna, don't you? I guess things turned out well for you, huh? Aren't you glad you broke a bone? It's not like that. Or maybe.
Masato, why don't you sit down? I'm sure you're tired.
Okay, thanks.
I should be the one thanking you.
Kokona?
I didn't say anything. You're welcome. Masato, you can't go to the kiosk with that foot.
It won't be a problem.
Yes, it will. That's why I brought you an obento today.
Wow, wait, did you make this?
So what if I did? Do you not eat homemade lunches or something?
No, that's not what I meant.
What is it then?
I was just gonna say it looks great.
I know, right?
When did you learn how to cook like this?
I'm in high school. I am old enough to cook meals.
Are you sure I can eat this?
Of course you can. I didn't make it for you just to stare at it. I made sour plum, salmon, and tuna mayo rice balls. I remember you liked tuna mayo.
That's sweet of you to remember.
Only because you made such a huge deal about your tuna mayo rice balls when we were on a field trip in elementary school.
Yes. This is by far the best rice ball I've ever had.
Really?
Why would I lie about this?
I'm glad. Hey, you should try this rolled omelet. And the Japanese fried chicken too.
I can't stuff everything in my mouth at once.
You're right. My bad.
I'm gonna enjoy the obento slowly. Everything looks delicious.
Whatever you say. It's fine. Take your time with it.
Hey, aren't you gonna eat anything?
No, I ate too much breakfast. I'm not hungry.
You nibbled while you were making it, huh?
No, I would never do that. Don't worry about me. Just worry about finishing the obento.
I feel bad for making you walk me home.
I'm fine. I told you. I'm gonna stay by your side until you're fully recovered. I'm here for you.
It'll be such a hassle for you.
Stop worrying about me. I'm not doing much. Or do you not want me to?
I would never think that. I'm glad I have you, Kokona.
That's right. You should be glad that I'm sticking around.
I am, thank you.
You don't have to thank me. I'm the one who's been thankful for you, Masato. So, thank...
Hey, Kokona!
Yuina? Are you on your way home?
Yep. Hi, Masato.
Just then, Kokona's little sister, Yuina, appeared in front of us. Hi, Yuina-chan, how are you?
So?
Huh?
Gosh, you guys are really silly. You ate the obento Kokona made for you, right?
Yeah, it was really good.
Ah, I'm so happy for you, Kokona.
Yuina, what are you trying to...
Jeez, do you know how much Kokona put the whole family through this morning?
What do you mean?
Kokona made us taste every dish she made. She wanted to make sure everything was perfect for your bento.
No, I didn't. I did not do that.
You should never lie. How many rice balls do you think I stuffed in my mouth? Daddy started bawling his eyes out. She sobbed about how grown-up Coconut is making an bento for her love. I bet his tears made his rice balls salty.
No. Let me explain, Masato.
And she made me go to the supermarket several times just to buy eggs for the rolled omelet.
Yuina, please. Can you stop talking now?
But I mean, it was all worth it since you enjoyed the bento, Masato-kun. I'll let you go as long as you take responsibility and make Coconut your wife.
Yuina, that's enough out of you.
Bye, guys!
Anyways, Coconut-san,
Yes.
I want to ask you if what Yuina-chan was saying is true. You said you were in high school and that making meals was a piece of cake.
I have the right to remain silent.
So when you said you ate too much for breakfast, you meant...
I have the right to remain...
Your face is bright red, you know.
Silence!
Ow, that hurts! Cut it out!
I will when you shut up.
You're being silly. Are you trying to shut me up with your fists? You're so aggressive. Fine, I'll stop now. I didn't hear anything. Your bento was easy to make and you didn't taste your food so much that you overate. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
You sound so arrogant.
That's what you get for being so nosy.
Still, I was a bit surprised.
About what?
Well, that you cared enough about me to go through all that trouble to make a homemade bento.
Sato-kun, didn't I just tell you to stop thinking about my bento making?
Oh, jokes aside. I thought that you didn't like me, Kokona.
What?
I'm serious.
Why would I hate you, actually?
I know. I realized you didn't hate me while spending the whole day with you. And it made me so happy. It's just, I felt that way because we weren't close anymore. I know why we grew apart. It was because of the inter-class relay race during the elementary school sports day. The day I tripped. I still remember gazing at your back, seeing how upset you were about losing the race.
Masato.
I know, I should have apologized to you about it sooner. But I couldn't do it. I guess I was scared. And then time kept passing, and I couldn't find the right time to talk to you. But I want to say it now. I'm sorry for what happened that day. We practiced so hard for that race, and I ruined it all. Some of you might think that I'm overreacting, and it's not a big deal. But for me, this was an issue that had been nagging in my heart for a long time. I think it's because I always had feelings for Kokona. I was disappointed in myself for betraying the girl I liked. But I was still young. I wasn't mature enough to accept that it was okay to feel like that. I was just an elementary school kid.
Masato, you've got it all wrong.
Huh?
Let me ask you, at the last race when I tripped, would you have blamed me? If you hadn't finished in first place at the end?
I wouldn't have.
Are you sure?
Of course I am.
Well, it's the same for me. It wasn't your fault that we lost. I don't blame you. I was obviously disappointed with the results, but I never blamed you for anything at all.
But then, why did you start avoiding me after that?
I didn't know how to comfort you. You were blaming yourself, and I had no idea how to talk to you about it. I spent days thinking about it, and then I forgot how natural it was for us, and I started getting nervous. That's why.
Huh? That's the only reason?
It may not sound like a proper reason, but I was really stuck and confused, okay? The timing was horrible, too.
What do you mean the timing?
It was around the time I first acknowledged my first love.
Wait, does that...
I have the right to remain silent.
Ugh, not again.
This conversation is over. We should end it.
No!
Masato.
You can't cry your way out of this. I have something important to ask you. Look at me, please. This might make me sound a bit conceited, but if I'm right, my first love wasn't one-sided. Was it mutual, Kokona?
Yes, it was mutual.
I see.
Yep.
I'm not conceited.
Yeah, you were right. You can be conceited about us. Or, I mean, I want you to be.
You can't say that, Kokona. That's not okay.
Why?
I want to hold you now, but I can't because of my foot.
Well, we'll have to wait until your foot's healed then, won't we? We got this. We waited for 6 long years. We can wait a few weeks.
I don't think I can.
Well then, here, let me...
Huh?
I'll hold you, just for today. Gosh, you've grown so big.
Kokona.
You're like a full adult now. How cocky.
Stop, Kokona. That's not fair.
I guess I win.
At that moment, I remembered something. Whenever Kokona smiled like that, I could never win. She had my heart.
Hey, I'm here to pick you up.
Jeez, you don't have to come anymore. My foot is better now, all healed.
My gosh, did you really think I came to pick you up every morning just because I was worried about your foot? I can't believe you would think that. You're a dummy.
No, I know why you came to see me. But Kokona, you've become so open about your feelings.
You already know how I feel about you, Masato. And I know you feel the same way. There's no need to hide it anymore. Come on, we should get going to school.
Yeah.
Can't you try to act happier? You're going to school with your very pretty girlfriend.
Gosh, Kokona, I can never win against you, can I? Oh yeah, there's something I wanted to ask you.
Yeah?
First, I want to make something clear. You have no right to remain silent.
That depends on what you ask. So what is it? Ask me.
You know how you said you didn't blame me when we lost a relay race in elementary school?
Yes, I did.
Then why were you blaming yourself for losing the relay race during the sports day this year?
So clueless. How could you not know that that was just an excuse to talk to you? I searched for a reason to talk to you for the past 6 years, and I finally found it. I didn't want to miss my chance, so I grabbed onto it.
Seriously?
Yep, and I'm so glad I did. If I didn't take that chance, I wouldn't be standing next to you holding your hand right now.
Kokona-san, that's not fair.
Huh, you keep saying that.
Yes, I do, and you seem satisfied with it.
I am. Okay, come on.
That kind of ruins the mood.
I'm doing it if you aren't going to.
You're feeling embarrassed, aren't you, Miss Kokona?
You got me.
Kokona's face was bright red. She was adorable. I couldn't help but wrap my arms around to hold her.
Masato, you mean so much to me. How do you feel?
I had the right to remain silent.
Hey, that's my line. And I know how you feel because you're holding me so tightly.
Yeah, you're right. You mean the world to me, Kokona. This is the end of our little story. I'm looking forward to spending the next chapter of my life with Kokona by my side.